Damay si sila mo. Kakasi ka rin.
ang sarap.
Kakasi ka rin.
Enggak.
Enggak pa sila.
Mami, kung siya kaya ka nang masal. Enggak.
Nangyay pa sila. Base. Yan kalian na.
This video is very surprising to me because this is about our marriage culture, the culture of Borok of the Tripuri community.
Tipra.
Tipra community.
Or Borok nation.
Borok nation. It sounds very similar with biblical facts. So, how can
You mean
it
the
be?
traditional marriage system
Yes.
of this Borok nation or Tipra?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it our culture since time immemorial, or how can it be similar?
What you have seen? What you have seen in the video?
I've seen the lady, the bride in the marriage, wiping the feet of the groom, and it exists in the Bible also that we know Mary Magdalene was wiping with her hair to the feet of Jesus Christ in the house of Pharisee Simon. So it is really surprising to me. From where you have collected that?
Yeah,
How
you
can
see.
do that?
You see. This is the traditional marriage system of our nation called Tipra or Borok nation, living in the northeastern region of India. Okay.
Yes.
So this is the what you have seen the video clip
Yes.
is the episode of the second day of the marriage ceremony.
It
The next
takes- It takes place on the second day of the marriage.
Marriage, yeah.
And also we see most probably before the crucifixion of Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
somewhere maybe few days before the crucifixion of Christ, maybe
6 days before the Passover.
before or
Yeah.
after the Palm Sunday.
Yeah.
And maybe traditionally it is just little 1 or 2 days before or after the Passover festival.
6 days before the Passover.
I see.
Yeah. The feet was
Yes.
by Mary Magdalene. The feet of Jesus
Yes.
was by the hair of Mary Magdalene by
Yes,
herself.
Yes.
That means the meaning is He is my Lord, He is my Savior, He is my Lord. With that view, she has accepted Jesus by cleaning of his feet by her own hair. That is what we see in the Bible.
Yes.
John chapter 12:3.
Yes.
And in our traditional marriage system, on the second day, the bride herself accept the bridegroom as her own Lord by washing,
Yes.
cleaning the feet of her husband
Yes. Yes.
by her own hair.
Yes. Yes.
That is our traditional practice.
Yes. In Bible, every episode, the miracle happened. There was something unusual, and we see it was in the house of Pharisee, who was little bit angry with Mary Magdalene. But we all found that it is the ultimate solicitation of the heart of Mary Magdalene for the Lord.
Yeah.
And what she did, it has been seen in our marriage culture. That is why it is surprising to me.
Yeah, it's
that
very-
is something
ang sarap.
is connected.
Not only that episode. So many episodes are there.
Yes,
Today in
earlier
our
also,
discussion.
earlier also we have discussed. Today what is more?
Yeah, you see, the more episodes that is either connected with the Hebrew culture
I see.
or in the Bible,
Yes.
in our traditional marriage system, okay, 1 feet was by here,
Yes.
we have seen,
Yes.
okay, and on the second day itself of the marriage ceremony,
No,
the next day,
this is not about the Jewish marriage culture, but whatever is mentioned in the Bible, all those things are there in our marriage culture.
in marriage culture,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. So the second day of the marriage second day,
Yeah. Second part of marriage.
second day of the marriage, when we see that our people, the first day, on the first day, the husband, the bride and bridegroom, they are considered as a king and queen
Yes, yes.
of that particular day on the first day. Second day, they become a servant. Okay, so what happened? On the second day, the bridegroom and the bride,
Yes.
they have to give the parting
Yes.
to all the elderly peoples,
Yes.
the respected and honorable peoples. Then they have to give the parting by washing, by soaps and all. They have to give one by one. That is in our marriage culture.
I see,
Okay?
I see.
So gallon water has to be kept ready
I see.
in order to part of purification of the elders. Okay? And husband and wife, I mean the bride and bridegroom, for them too, it's not possible to collect the water.
Yes.
Because today's now we have got the water supply. Or with the motor we can provide the water.
Yes. Yes.
That time, in the ancient time, they have to fetch the water from the down.
Yes.
And as a result, bridegroom and bride for them is not possible. The blazers,
Yes.
they all help. Because gallon and gallon water they have to arrange.
Arrange it.
Yeah. So that way they used to give the parting to all the elderly
I see.
people.
I see.
And washing by, this is called one part of purification. And what this type of system, when we go to the Bible, then you see John
Chapter 2.
chapter 2, verse 6.
Yes. Yes.
There are 6 jars already.
The wedding in the town of Cana.
Kana, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. There are 6 jars already kept ready.
Yes.
Because for purification.
Yes.
That's only mentioned there.
Yes.
That means for washing and for giving the bath. That's what we can understand from there.
Yes.
And not only that, our traditional system on the second day, those all the elderly people, they take the wine.
I see.
And each and every of them, they have to serve with the wine.
I see.
So when we go to the Bible verse,
As you have said
John
earlier,
2:6, yeah, you can say.
as you have said earlier, the distribution of the wine, it used to be full,
Full, yeah,
not half.
not half.
And it is really flooded.
Planet, yeah.
As you have said earlier.
Yeah.
I still remember, and it is really interesting. And this makes more interesting because in the town of Cana, there was no more wine, and the mother called to her son Jesus Christ, and even though it was not the right time, but she knew who is he.
That situation, it was like
The
that.
situation was on high demand.
All whatever they arrange the wine for the party, that all exhausted.
All
Now they need
exhausted.
the gallon and gallon
To arrange water
wine.
may be easier,
Yeah.
but to arrange a grape juice is not easier.
Easier.
But the marriage reputation will be gone.
Yeah.
So he was bound to do the miracle. So it is similar with our culture now.
Yeah, the second itself, as we have said, John 2:6, that the water is gallon and gallon waters for purification, to give the bath, okay,
Yes.
to all the elderly peoples,
Yes.
and to serve the wine,
Yes.
okay, and similar ways on the second day.
Okay, now we have found two. Earlier one about the wiping of the
Yeah.
feet with hair, and now it's about one. Is there any more similarity with our
Yes,
marriages?
more similarities. And there's the first day itself.
Okay.
On the first day, the bride and bridegroom, as they are considered as a king and queen,
I see.
so they were given the turban,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
and a crown to the groom.
Yes.
That is the traditional practice. They are supposed to be crowned This is a turban is to be as a king. The turban will be given to
Yes, our culture is very
Bridegroom.
beautiful, and even myself, I try to marry in our culture, and almost all my foreign friends who are
Yeah.
outside of Tripura, they are very happy, and it is to be with turban.
the yeah.
And now you are saying with turban, it's really nice.
Yeah. And a crown to the bride.
Bride is
Okay.
given crown, yes,
And what you see, as they are king and queen,
yes,
they are not given to walk over the what is called
Oh, yes,
naked.
yes,
They are
yes.
this one touching to the ground.
They are
Mark
not allowed to walk barefoot,
barefoot.
and towels are laid on.
Yeah, they have to be honored.
They have
Giving the clothes spread.
Yes.
As they go walking, and the
So-
clothes have to be spread
The
so that
beauty-
their food are not touched to the ground.
as we have known that there is a hidden beauty in a Borok nation like our culture, and this kind of practice is seen in marriage. The groom doesn't have to walk barefoot, the towels are laid,
Yeah.
and till it reaches to the holy place.
Holy place. Okay.
The marriage altar, the marriage altar.
Marriage altar, as
And
well
this
as
is-
after finishing the marriage altar, all the procedure, they have to go inside the room.
Because
That also they have to be the clothes have to be spread before that.
Because for the single day of marriage, they are considered as king.
King,
And that
yeah.
is there in Bible.
Yeah, that's what we see Matthew 21,
Yes.
1 to 11.
Yes.
When Jesus entered to the Jerusalem
Yes.
as a king,
Yes.
that time all the people of Jerusalem,
Yes.
they spread the cloths
Yes.
so that the feet does not touch.
Every Christian knows that.
Yeah,
And I'm surprised. Jesus was blamed almost all the time. After 5 days, everybody said crucify him. But on that Palm Sunday, everybody said King of the Jews.
yeah,
And that culture of giving towel,
towels.
laying down
Cloths.
on the floor, and
Yeah.
Jesus had to walk till he reached to the center of the Jerusalem.
Yeah.
That is there in our marriage culture.
Yeah, marriage culture.
It is really wonderful, and there are many more things we have to learn. The similarities between Borok Dopha's culture, Borok nation's culture, and the Israeli culture.
You see,
And today we have learned this very specifically this three things. One is wiping of the feet by the bride's hair, which is with Mary Magdalene. The second one is
purification.
purification,
And what, yeah, and,
baptism of the elders.
yeah, as well as the supplying of the
That
wine.
also similar with the marriage
Yeah.
wedding in the town of Cana, and now the walking barefoot on the given towel voluntarily by others.
Yeah.
That is also similar. So many more things we are going to learn, and I am really happy. And may God
More
bless.
are there.
More are there.
Last episode we have released about the Samriampa.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Before marriage.
About the
Before the marriage, the selection of the
yes, yeah.
bridegroom.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. If the last in our episode,
Yes, yes.
Samriampa under
Yeah.
this title,
Yes.
we have released the video.
Yes,
That
yes.
is before the marriage is finalized.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Like Genesis chapter 29,
Yes, yes.
15 to 30.
Yes.
What we see there? Jacob.
Jacob's story.
Jacob's story.
Yes, yes.
Before marriage, he has to select to first Leah
Yes, yes.
and then Russell.
Yes. 14 years.
Yeah.
To wait.
7 days for to get the certification
Yes, yes.
from the father-in-law and mother-in-law.
Yes, yes.
He has worked in their families 7 years for Leah
Mm-hmm.
and 7 years for Russell.
Yes, yes.
And after that, they got the certification
Yes, yes.
that you are now accepted as my what is called son-in-law.
So Jacob's
Yeah, okay.
endurance was tested for 40 years
40.
in the house of Laban,
Yeah,
and that also there in our culture.
yeah,
Every male has to stay in the bride's house for years
Yeah,
they are
it may be 7
qualified.
years, it may be 3 years, it may
Yes.
be 1 year.
If they are-
Before that, if the father-in-law
Yes.
satisfied that he can be accepted my son-in-law.
Yes, yes.
In that case only,
Yes,
the
yes.
marriage ceremony will be decided.
So now we are the small nation. We are the small community in the northeast India called Tripuri. Our name of nation is called Borok Dopa. Dopa means nation. And scientifically, suppose when we see an atom is similar with the solar system, so there has to be some assimilation.
Yeah.
So I pray and hope that one day, if God will, the Jewish brothers, Jewish nation, godly chosen nation, something is hidden in our nation.
Yeah. We'll continue our
Yes.
episode some more.
Yes,
because
yes, yes.
There are many points.
Maybe it is God's will.
Yeah.
Sometimes our Jewish brothers, our Jewish nations, the nations of Jesus Christ, if it is God's will, they will come and see and will make it assimilating each other,
Yeah.
and God's name will be glorified.
Yeah. Thank you. And I think that is enough for today.
We hope-
we are not in position to discuss in details.
Yes, yes.
Because a time factor.
Yes, we thank everybody,
Yeah.
whoever is watching, God bless them. And I also pray that God will really bless the ministry of our foundation, founder chairman, Nehemiah Prayer Sharer, Dr. Chitan Devarma. And by the days to come, you will continually like and share and subscribe this channel.
Thank you. And thank you to the